I want to pay tribute to two people off the top of this episode. Unfortunately, I've been in the circumstance to have lost two people in the past week that have actually meant a lot to me. One of them was a family member, and the other was someone who I consider a close friend. And, in the day and age that we're living in now, you really don't have to physically meet someone to consider them a friend. This is, of course, common knowledge. And I'm very sad to have lost someone who I have had a friendship with online for at least 6 to 7 years now, by the name of Krystofer Batsell. And this was a young man who just turned 21 years old and has hit the news now. But unfortunately, he was driving on the road and police were trying to stop someone else who was driving just for a routine traffic stop. And that person fled the scene and ended up hitting Chris, who was just an innocent motorist. He'd done, absolutely nothing wrong. He's just traveling down the road. And this is a young man who has had a passion for music, such as myself, such as my other friends around this age, who we were all sort of in this group together. He's known for always having had an incredibly positive attitude, an incredibly positive outlook. He's been on this podcast at least 3 or 4 times, and he actually just recently celebrated his 21st birthday at the Indianapolis Kiss Expo, which is something he always wanted to do. So, this is, of course, just a huge shock to the Kiss community, to the rock community. A lot of people got to interact with Chris. A lot of people were involved with him, and a lot of people knew him. And he was just someone who was really, he just had such a drive to do what he loved. He contacted me, he's a year older than me. We've always been around the same age. And he said, listen, man, I really want to start interviewing bands. I want to get my own show going. I want to do my own type of vlogs and Facebook page. How can I go about getting guests? How can I go about contacting management? What's the proper way to approach them? We sat down and we went through his approach and we worked on it and we made it so that we could help him get guests, and that's what I always tell people, to just reach out and ask. And that's something I always admired about Chris, is that he would just reach out and ask, we would always talk and collaborate amongst ourselves about, different things that we wanted to accomplish and helping each other get to our desired goal. So, the fact that this is a young man who's a year older than me, who has a passion and love for the same music as me, the same bands that we shared together, and also as an interviewer and a YouTuber, of course, this really, really hits close for me. It feels like it could have been me. So, this is just a really unfortunate and very sad thing. That's not what I'm trying to make this segment, though. I just wanted to do this segment, just as a thank you to Chris for his infectious, positive attitude. He was just an incredible guy. He was really just an incredible guy. I actually just came to find out that he was in the process of making a Slipknot documentary at 21 years old, and he was making arrangements to go and physically interview people at their houses and start gathering content for his documentary. So, just so much respect for that, so much respect for Chris. I just want to say, my condolences to his family, to his girlfriend, Jessie. Much love to all of you, and this episode is dedicated to Chris. We love Chris, and I just want to let everybody know that they're having a GoFundMe page, which they're about $200 away from their goal. So when this segment airs, they'll have definitely reached it, hopefully due to you guys. So you can see the link up here. I'm not sure what the exact link is. I'm just going to make sure I can find it. I'm just going to tweet the link. So go to my Twitter at Cassius Morris for the link to the Krystofer Batsell GoFundMe page. And please help them get to their desired goal. Rest in peace, Chris. You will be missed, and we got a lot of love for you, brother. Rest in peace.